What's up? It's good to be home. No joke. I had a blast on that trip, but it's definitely good to be home. Cannot complain. We had a great time, but it's nothing better than getting back to your house, getting comfortable, unpacking, getting the feel for your bed again. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. So, Brian G., what's up, man? Got back to the house, unpacking. Everybody's home. Everybody's getting comfortable now, back into the zone of things. So, when I got home, there were a few things in the mail. The new DeLorean build for my new flying DeLorean is here. It's a lot different than I expected. Very thick plastic. So we're going to definitely have to do some cutting and grinding and weight reduction, and hopefully we can get this thing to fly. Ooh, a lot of people in the room. MT Souls. Let's see here. Who else we got in here? Go Fly One, what's up? Ian Drones, what's going on? Ultimate Droner, hey. Bill in the house, coast to coast, what's going on? Like I said, we got home, couple packages on the porch, the new DeLorean that we're going to try to get to fly, and the new micro receiver for the 65 millimeter. It's going to be in there. Swagster, what's good, man? Let's see here. Daniel, huh? Yep. DW or Daniel will work. No problems with that. We got to get with Brian because Brian's going to... my soldering kit has not come in. My fine point soldering kit hasn't come in, so we're going to have to get this over to Brian's and have him connect this and get everything up and working for the first time. Get it programmed to the FlySky transmitter, get that underway. And then I got to go get my tiny router kit because we're going to have to cut all of this extra plastic out of here, everything extra. And then because there's a big opening here where Marty McFly normally sits, we're going to have to put a piece to cover this, glue it in, and then paint it the same color as the car so it's filled in. But yeah, this is going to take a lot of work to empty this out. This feels very thick. But that's going to be the new flying DeLorean build. We got to find some motors that can actually carry this. I got to cut the wheels out and find some actual wheels because these are solid. Those are not coming out of there very easily. They're not even really wheels. It was just the molding cast, and then they painted them black. And by the way, I'm not super excited by the spray job they did on this. It looks pretty crummy. But yeah, back in the saddle, man. Absolutely. We're going to work on getting this up over the next couple days and hopefully get all that receiver installed, programmed, and then I got to start figuring out some new things to do with my channel here, man. I'm kind of running out of ideas. I got to come up with some new stuff, man. Source material's hard to come up with. No joke, man. It's really, it's really hard to come up with new source material. All the places I fly here, you guys have already seen. That means I have to travel now to kind of go out there and do some more stuff. And that was a fun trip, though. I had a great time, man. We got some good footage. So, Mavic Pro or Platinum. Yeah. So we definitely got to figure that out. Noble Digger says he sent me something in the mail. He hasn't told me what it is. So, and I'm with that. I do want some brainstorming ideas. If you guys can come up with anything, feel free. I'm always down. If I can do it, I will. If I can't, then we'll try to figure something out for a way that I can make it a possibility. As I said, Ken Heron has invited me to his live chats, so I probably, if I can get the available time to do it on Thursday nights, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you, NY Vapor. It's good to be back. Trust me, man. So we are trying to come up with some new ideas for my channel on what we can and can't do here, and I want to try to open it up to you guys as much as possible. So we need to get like everyone in here one evening and spread the word. Yeah. I like I said, I like the way Ken does things on his channel. He has a form that he likes to talk about, and he sends everyone the information ahead of time, so it gives you time to study before you actually get on the live stream and give your opinions. So that's pretty cool. I might think about doing that when we do our kind of stuff, because I think that comic relief too. Yeah. I admit Ken is funnier than I am. He's a goofball for sure. I have my moments, but Ken's out there. Thursday sucks. I know, man. I know. It sucks because normally I work on Thursdays and I don't get out by the time he starts. So But yeah, back home, getting settled in, starting laundry. I do start my new post tomorrow, so I'm not quite sure what my schedule is going to be, so we're going to have to kind of work around that. So the first week of kind of getting back to normal is not really just coming back from a vacation. It's starting a whole new schedule and a new situation for me for work, because I don't know where I'm going to be working yet. I don't know what my new property is. I know nothing. So that's unfortunate at the moment, but I did want to touch base with everybody and let you guys brainstorm a little bit. If you want to see me do some stuff or you have some ideas for my channel, man, feel free to put them below. I'm not against pranking. I'm not against doing drone stuff. I mean, I'm kind of open for whatever, man. I mean, I can only go so far with my channel until I start getting new source material, being like I purchase things and we review them. I've had a couple people send me stuff for testing, obviously, but now that Amazon is done right now with their big sale, and Daezong, just Gina's not getting back to me, it's kind of one of those things where I'm not just going to keep throwing money at RC products right now, currently, because I don't know what I'm going to be able to spend on things, so... They're saying what's up. All right, Donnie. It's always good to have you in the room, man. So, not against doing just random things, but, you know, that video I posted this morning was actually a video I made about a year ago. And I was just kind of perusing Facebook, and I thought that was kind of cool. I remembered how funny it was, so I decided to post it on here. So, Stammering Benny, what's good, man? I'm back, vacation's over, trying to get back into some kind of form of a routine now, starting a new schedule at work, so not quite sure what's happening. I don't know if I'm losing hours or making more hours, I have no idea. More hours, more toys. You guys know how that works. So, less hours, less toys, you know, less traveling, less all the fun stuff, so. But the two important things I wanted to save up for was the kayaks and the trip. So now that those are out of the way, I can actually put some money aside and start buying some more RC products. That was kind of the idea. So we got that. It's done. Trip's done with. I can actually start working on my vehicle again and doing things I need to do. We need batteries for some of the RC products, like both boats. One of the boats needs an ESC. The other boat needs a 4S LiPo. Solo's good. I would like to get another battery for it, but Solo's good currently. So, no issues with the Solo. Hey, James, what's up? Still got out of work, now at the gym. You're watching me while you're working out, bro? I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, dude. Some, like, sweaty man juices running down you while you watch my video. I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems weird, bro. Thank you, Scorpion. It's good to be back. Trust me. It was excellent. I got to thank Ron and Janine for a great vacation, and thanks for taking me with you, man, because I had a blast. And, you know, a lot of the people that watch Ron's channel as much as mine, we got to meet up with, so that was really cool, man. Had a good time with that. Awkward, yeah. It's just slightly awkward, man. I don't, you know, perspiration and watching YouTube at the same time just seems awkward. I don't know, man. But managed to get some stuff accomplished since I got back. Haircut, like I said, doing laundry, unpacking things, getting ready for my new schedule tomorrow. And new location. I know that I have to go out to Lakeland, which really sucks. It's a little closer than I was working, but it's just in a different direction. I'm not a big fan of Lakeland, so it is what it is. We'll get that figured out. And hopefully, once me and Brian get this 65 mil up and running, we're going to go do a run in Walmart. We're going to take these to Walmart and figure out... Yes, Mr. Goss. We're going to take this to Walmart, and we're going to do a little drone race inside Walmart. So, hopefully we get this up and running. I don't think we're going to fly acro in the store, because neither of us are very good at it, but we could definitely do some stabilized runs inside Walmart. I think that would be kind of fun. And just knock it out before they kick us out of the store. I think that would be really cool. So, the drone on, which is Brian and me, are definitely going to take these to Walmart when we get a chance. Middle of the night, like 2 a.m., and just go set up a little race course and figure out where we want our turns to be, and then just set up in some random area and go for it. Who's going to win the race, me or Dan? There you go, drone on. See, he's already excited for it. Maybe we'll go from Walmart to Target if we have enough batteries and go knock one out at Target. Well, actually, what else is open late? Yeah, we got drone on in the room, man. We're figuring things out. Hey, Brian, by the way, receivers here, man. I need your help. soldering this because my new fine point solder kit hasn't come in yet. So we're going to need to get together and hammer this out. It's very tiny. So looks like we're going to end up cutting these wires to install it. I believe these are the wires we'll have to cut. I need to get inside here and look at the board a little closer, but I'm almost positive these are the wires that have to be cut and installed. So we'll have to knock that out. I'm down. Hey, Bill Smith, what's up? Soon as I see you, let's do it. Sounds like a plan, man. I'll bring the transmitter. Is there anything else I need to bring with the transmitter when I come? Because I'll just leave the transmitter in the car to make sure I have it. Do you have all the cables we need? I'll just charge up some batteries and throw them in there. Let me know your thoughts, what we should do. And also, one more thing, guys. I need you to find me some brushless... I want a brushless inverted quad to make this fly. Okay, because this is too heavy for brushed. I ordered another Wirehook, but I can tell you right now, this is way too heavy, even with weight reduction, to fly with the inverted motors. So don't forget goggles. Yeah, no, we'll definitely bring the goggles. So come up with some brushless quads that have inverted motors that I can purchase and just rip the board out of and the motors and slap it right on here with my own setup. Drill some holes, do some weight reduction. And then let's make another flying DeLorean. I've been trying to find inverted brushless motors, but I don't want to buy a big expensive quad for no reason. I think I just want a flight board and the Martin frame, huh? Interesting. You'll need transmitter to configure your switch. You'll need the transmitter to configure your switch. No, I agree. Yeah, we're going to bring the transmitter. And I know that you already have batteries, so I'm not going to worry about bringing the battery for this, because this is just the stock battery, which I haven't even taken out yet. It's still chilling in there. So, if Ron isn't interested, I may be. If Ron isn't interested in what? Did I miss something? I missed something. I don't know what I missed. We'll have to go back and look at that comment. So, anyways, that is the plans. That's what we have going on. GoPro. Oh yeah, Ron needs a GoPro. He's been trying to find one. So if anybody has one for sale, let Ron know. Action cam for sale. There you go. I'll have all the power move upgrade cable for you. Sounds like a plan. I am so ready to take a nap. It's not even funny. I have to do a little shopping to get ready for work tomorrow. I gotta pull my uniform out, make sure it's dried and ironed, and I'll be ready to go. So just give me some ideas, people. Just put the ideas in the comments section for me. Thank you, Warriors Ideas. It's always, give me some ideas, man. GoPro Hero 3 Black, $100. Now, there you go. See, that's a good deal. Ron needs to look into that. I don't think he's on the live stream, but he needs to look into that. You should go over to the Adventures of R&D and tell him what you got. Gotta run, guys. Take care, Dan and all the cool people. You got it. I'll catch you on the flip here, Brian. We'll go ahead and get that installed as soon as we can. So, because I'm ready to race you through Walmart. I'm ready to go shooting through some of the aisles, over the top of people, having some fun. Fly a drone over the police station and buzz a cop. No, ooh, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's not give them more reason to hate us. You still think Brian will win, huh? He's had months to fly this. I've only flown his twice, but I've done pretty darn good flying his. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Once you get the feel for it, it becomes rather simple. It's like riding a bike. I have an idea for a good motor that'll work. Hit me, Scorpion. What's your idea, man? I gotta put this on the scale. Matter of fact, let me go grab my scale. See what this thing weighs. Oh. Let's do this here. Pull out the good old digital scale. Let's see exactly what's going on here. Let's find out. Let it zero out real quick. Zeroed out. Let's find out how many grams this thing is. Alright, it is almost exactly 250 grams. So, weighs more than a GoPro. Once I weight reduct it, we'll probably cut it down to about 170 grams maybe. And yeah. We'll have to do brushless motors, I'm thinking. But I mean, that's not heavy, because this one here is smaller, but I think it weighs more. This is the one I really wanted to make fly, because this is a legit model. And this is not a legit model. This is the pop version of it, which I think would be cool because it's bigger, but let's see. Alright, you want to guess how much it weighs before I put it on there? This one has stainless steel doors and stuff. This one has the entire interior, the clockwork, the shifter console, everything. This one's pretty legit. I would love to make this one fly, but it just weighs so much. Now, like I said, it is smaller, but I can almost guarantee you it probably weighs more than this. Are we going 380? Let's see what you got. I'll keep letting you guess here. Nah, can I post the link to the motors? Absolutely, Scorpion, but wait until the video's over to put it in the comments section. Otherwise, I won't receive it. All right, so we got 800, 935, 500, 380. All right, I think we're close enough. Let's see what you guys got. I've zeroed out the scale, setting it down. Okay, let me reposition it just a bit. Keep sliding. 370 grams. Somebody was pretty close there. So this one only weighs 250, and this one's 370. So this one definitely weighs quite a bit more. But not to say we couldn't put a brushless kit on it. We might be able to. Ian Drones. That was a... Let's see, was that Ian that said that? Yes, that was very good, man. That was pretty darn close. So, pretty darn close. You were only 10 grams off. I'd say that's talent, sir. You must have one of these at your house in your own scale. You did it before we got a chance to do it. Well, so we're talking 100 gram difference. The weight of an entire another GoPro for this one, and this one weighs like probably 75 grams more than most of your regular GoPros. So this weighs about what 3 GoPros would weigh with plastic case on them. So that's pretty darn heavy. Not gonna lie, that's fairly heavy. And this weighs about what 2 GoPros would weigh with the case on them. So adding a whole nother GoPro in a case with this, that's about the weight, weight factor there. It's pretty heavy. I could weight reduct it, but I wouldn't be able to get much out of it. So I'll sell you 370 grams. Oh, that's awesome. You need an H-style frame, 260. H-style frame, 260, 2300 kV, huh? That's actually not a bad idea. And then, one more. This was the original DeLorean that I built that does fly. Let's see if we can weigh this one out here. Any guesses on what this little guy weighs with the battery intact? And this one was weight reducted to get this to work. So I want to make a large scale version of this little tiny one. Any guesses on what this weighs right now currently? 75 G's? Think so? It's about the size of a Hot Wheels car, and it's made of plastic. It's got a flight board, 4 motors, and a battery. I think it's a 2S. Small 2S. Maybe it's a single cell. I'd have to look at it again. 75, 84, 86. Okay. Anybody else? 30 grams, huh? It's got a little weight to it. I don't know about 30. You turn these motors sideways so it sits on there flush. Alright. 60, 90, 97. Alright, we're going for it here. Let me zero out. Alright. 22.65 grams without the battery. That takes a small battery, so pretty much going to guess around 30 grams. That's it's not very heavy. Flight board and all. Then you just Velcro the battery right to the bottom of it. So, doesn't weigh much, and it barely, at half throttle, will stay in the air, so it takes quite a bit to get this in the air. Yes, ultralight. Well, you have no idea how much plastic I had to remove from inside of here. You can see I ground all the plastic out. This thing is almost paper thin just to get it to fly. This was a 5-week build, man. This took a lot of work to get this to actually fly. It was very surprising. Then I gave it a custom paint job, built Mr. Fusion for it. So, oh no, it is tiny. This is the world's smallest flying DeLorean. I built this for that reason, just to have it. So, I'm reaching out to the Guinness World Book of Records to see if we can get them to accept this as the world's smallest flying DeLorean. Actual flying DeLorean. That's what I'm working on. But we got to make one of these fly next. One of these has to get up in the air. And I kind of want it to be this one just because of its size. Even though this one will look cooler because it looks more official. So, yes. Actually, I have more DeLoreans. I have DeLoreans all over my room. I'm a nerd. Haven't you guys figured that out yet? I'm a huge nerd. But nobody makes flying DeLoreans. I can't figure out why. No company produces actual flying DeLoreans. They'll make all the flying Star Wars toys and all that stuff, but no company will produce a flying DeLorean. Can't figure it out. So, if you want one, you just got to build it. UDI U-32 Freedom 3D RTF inverted flight quadcopter. UDI 32. Should probably write that down, huh? I just need the flight board and the motors. That's what I care about. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to type that down. Turn this off here. Don't need the scale just sitting there running. Oh, Super U at 22. So, yeah, give me some ideas, though, guys, for more, more channel ideas. I'm totally down for kind of being up for whatever. So, let me crank up my old broken screen phone here and use it. Take some notes. All right, working on it. I know you are, Brad. You just need the bottom plate of an H-frame. Yep. This one was really hard because I actually had to drill holes in the wheels and put the motors through the wheels so that it actually looked like it had wheels. This one was totally, I don't know why. This one was just very hard to build because it was so small and just tons of wires, and that was a rough build there. I was hoping to build something a little simpler this time around, something I had some room to work with. So, yes, it has to be inverted. I did the motors on top and it just looked goofy. You have to do inverted motors, otherwise it just looks funny while it's flying around. So, absolutely. Inverted motors is the only way to build a flying DeLorean. No joke. Alright, let me pull up my notepad here. Give me 1 sec. Start a new notepad. Alright, you said it was a UDI what? 23, I think. UDI 23, is that what it was? UDI, okay, U-32, Freedom. 32. Freedom. 3D, excellent. Anybody else? Somebody said an H-frame. 3D. H-frame. And Scorpion, if you're still here, what were those motors you suggested, my friend? I have the motors on the bottom. I subbed a few names. Working on it. Super U at 22. Let's go back here a little ways. 35. Alright. 2205. Race Star, okay. Alright. 6. 2300. KV. Brushless motors. Cheap, like $8 each. Awesome. I need a good GPS drone. Oh, wait. I need a good GPS drone. under 150. Any suggestions? I mean, guys, I'm totally stuck on the Cheerson CX23 right now, so I would look into that. It's apparently doing fantastic, even though it doesn't have a gimbal. That's quite the machine, apparently. Messing around with my crash test tell me the drone had lost a screw. You could look into the bugs, too. The B2C, absolutely. Hell yeah, I like Scorpion's thinking. Let's just build a full scale and figure out how to lift it. I'm not opposed to this size. This is pretty official, man. This thing looks awesome. I think it would be fun to tear all the insides out of this and put a drone frame on it. And I might want to get with the Tampa FPV guys to take some of their suggestions because they fly inverted stuff out there a lot. And they would probably know the best way to do this. Lord Daiquiri, I think that was his name, Lord Zachary or Lord Daiquiri, was the original guy that put out that YouTube video. Can you spell that GPS drone? Cheerson CX23. But yes, pretty close. That is how you spell Cheerson. No problem. The Cheerson CX20 is way different than the Cheerson CX23. You need to look into the Cheerson CX23. But Lord Daiquiri was the original person that put out the YouTube video of the flying DeLorean, and he made a much larger model than this one. Still, it was very big, but I think I want to get this one to fly first, and then maybe if we can get like a kiddie car, like a Hot Wheels car, like not a Hot Wheels car. What do they call those? The things the little kids drive, the little RC. No, not RC. What are they? The stupid Jeeps and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, where they put the batteries in the back and little kids sit in them and they drive them around. I can't think of the name of them. But that's what I want to make fly. One of those big ones. How cool would that be, man? Is Geek Buying trustworthy? I've never had a problem with Geek Buying. Do you think the Solo would be able to fit it? I mean, you could, I suppose. But I don't know about inverted. It's not really designed to have that inverted flight. The Solo would have no problem, but you know, that's a very large motherboard. That'd be good for one of the larger versions I'd want to build, but for something like this, probably race drone parts would be the best. So, I've used GearBest and Banggood. Yes, GearBest and Banggood are not too bad, but Banggood and GearBest have really hardcore return policies. It's really hard to get your money back. So, Top Tom's much better. No joke, Top Tom is much better. Alright, well, I have some ideas here. You can wait a while, though, yeah. I've got to finish some laundry. I've got to do some stuff. No, Gavin, it's not $300. I want to say it's like $189 to $220, depending on the version that you make. But it's definitely worth it. So, but I mean, for $150, you're looking at probably just bugs and Hubsan stuff. There's not really much else in that GPS range that's gonna, you know, MJX products and Hubsan stuff is really all you're gonna find in that GPS range. You know, if you're looking for FPV, you're probably going to spend around $200 with GPS or more. So, kind of depends on what you're looking for, man. Some of these other guys might know some other suggestions, but I think you're kind of stuck around Hubsan and MJX if you're going to spend that, you know, that small amount. So, but you can always build your own. It wasn't hard for me to build my own. I bought a Hubsan 502E. And I bought an FPV camera, 200 milliwatt FPV camera, and I put it on the bottom. And then I got a small watch screen for $40, and I stuck it on the transmitter, and I was able to take it out over 600 meters. So, yes. The DeLorean Motor Company is literally down the street from my house, and they make drivable replica DeLoreans. Yes, I knew that, Brian. They bought out all the DeLorean stuff to build. Well, Brian, you should introduce them to my channel. Because I would love to take a ride in a DeLorean sometime. You should tell them that I'm interested and I've built the world's smallest flying DeLorean. And if they give me a ride, I may just build another one just for them to have at their shop. How cool would that be? Let them know from me. I'm interested. I will build. I have another tiny one of those just sitting around waiting for another build. It's behind my bed right now because it fell off my top thing, but I have it. These are collectibles. Please tell them I would love to take a ride in an actual DeLorean sometime. I don't find them anywhere. That would be awesome. Major shout outs to them if they do it. So, but guys, I'm going to end this live stream here. If you guys have any other ideas, please put them in the comments section below. Any wind resistance, drones, altitude hold? Well, it's as long as it has GPS. Oop, oh, what just happened? No, somebody said no. Hold up. All right, I'm being told to hold up. Can't get off that quick, huh? Not gonna let me do my chores? I see how it is. I see how it is. Don't go, Dan. Don't go. I do want to make this fly, though. Both of them. I want to fly both of them. Both of these need to fly. I have to stay on, huh? I don't know, man. I do have a lot of stuff to do before tomorrow. I have to go out and do the plugs and wires in my car still. And I'm running out of daylight. It's already 6:23. I got about an hour and a half to go knock out the first 4 plugs on the front, and then tomorrow I'll do the 4 on the back. So, what wheelbase on the large one? What's the wheelbase? I don't know. I'd have to grab my measuring tape. If I had to guess, around 6 inches maybe. Pretty close to being 5.5, 6 inches. So, and this one is probably about 5-inch wheelbase from middle to middle. It's about 4.5 to 5 inches wheel to wheel. So, oh man. No, you can't get tired yet, Dan. You got way too much stuff to do. Brad, like I said, man, I really kind of got to get going and doing things here, but Rodeo 110 brushless race drone for the project. That's a good idea. One 0. Excellent. Oop. Mike Long commented on something. Whatever. Please another GPS drone for under 150. All right, well, you got the Bugs 2. MJX Bugs 2. You got the Hubsan 502E. You also have the Hubsan 501C. You have, let's see. And there's just not much in that price range that have GPS and altitude hold and return to home functionality. How do you spell Kirsten? Hubsan, Hubsan, Hubsan. Them two. Bugs 2, Bugs 2 by MJX. And that's what I'm saying. The Cheerson CX23 is on sale all over the place. I think if you just look, you'll find it for like $180. And the model of comes with Devo 7 transmitter, beta flying. And the model number is, well, you got the 502E for Hubsan. You have the 501C for Hubsan. And that's pretty much all you're going to get for that price range. Now, if you spend $180, you could probably get a 502S by Hubsan. Then you have your Cheerson CX23. And then you have MJX B2C. I don't know if he'll be able to get a 501 other than the 501C. Well, thank you, Gavin. Anyone ever painted props? I wouldn't, just because the balance of them will be horrible. All right, Gavin, I'll catch you on the flip, buddy. So, yeah, I do not advise painting your props. Yeah, it's not good to paint your props, man. Some people do it, but it's not good. Totally whacks out the balance of the props. Even with a sanding job, it's still really hard to balance them after you paint them. It just doesn't work out well. So I would suggest not painting the props. Now, maybe having some molded or casted for your needs, that might be the way to go. Painting them, not a good idea. You want the wheel. You want wheel near body like they fold out. I mean, they're not going to fold out. They're going to always be out. Once I detach these, or the ones on here, which unfortunately I'm just going to have to cut these ones out and actually find tires for this, because these are part of the plastic. So I'm going to have to get my little grinder kit and just cut these out really slow with a grinder kit. Maybe a utility knife, just put them in there and carve them out real slow. Cut that big chunk out. Cut the whole bottom out of this because I don't need it. Get in here and see how much plastic we can take out of this. This actually feels more like vinyl than plastic. It bends. It does not feel like plastic. It even smells like vinyl. So look at the QA V130. All right. Notes taken. QA V130 it is. All right, Brad, I got to get going here, man. No joke. Oh, Bill's sending me stuff, which means he's not watching my live stream. But I will get back with you guys here over the next couple days and see what we can figure out. Give me some ideas for my channel. As you can see, I've got a couple projects I'll be starting here. Oh, Bill is watching. Never mind. I forget. You're a multitasker, sir. You're all over the place. But anyways, I got some ideas here. Let me check out some of these birds and see what's going to work best for my project. If not, we'll just build from scratch and go from there. So, sound good? Sounds good. Trying to get your attention. Bill, what do you got to say here, man? 100 subs. Nice! Coast to coast just cleared 100. Excellent, brother. Good to hear. If my computer was up, we'd be having a party right now for you. My computer's not up, so we can't have a party for you. But I'm going to check out these guys. I'll get back to you, like I said, in the next couple days here and figure out what we're going to do. Me and Brian still have to do the installation of the receiver in the 65 millimeter so we can start flying some acro and racing in Walmart and kicking the crap out of some little kids in some of the aisles, because that could be a good time. And we'll go from there, man. You need to do a 24-hour live chat, huh? I'll think about it. One of these times, maybe we'll let I think the longest I've done was almost 4 hours. That was a pretty long one, so. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flip, man. Toodaloo.